Hello again, everyone. I'm going to be showing you how to use one of my favorite tools, which is the Infinite Cloner for Whiteboard.chat. So this is my instructor board. Over here is my student board, so you can see what it looks like from student view as well as the teacher view. So I am in my board, and one of my favorite things to do with my students, obviously because I'm a Quest teacher, is Lego building. Now, I don't know if all my students have Legos, so many times I will put the Lego board together here, but this is also great for any kind of manipulative, if you're working with money or with, I don't know, if you have them do different stickers for showing math problems, or you want to do pattern blocks, or geometric shapes, or you want them to use the fraction boards, whatever it is. This allows it so that you can just put it one time and then the students will be able to move over as many as they need. So up at the top, I'm going to be clicking on the palette. This is going to open up the different manipulatives and also open up the palette so that you can change your colors if you want. I'm going to keep it this blue one over here. You can choose any of these. Right now, I am going to show you the alphabet because I think these are really cute. This is great for word work. I'm just going to pull over the A, I'm going to grab the B and the C so I can show you. You can also make boards ahead of time and then reuse those boards, so that way you don't have to keep recreating them. So I'm going to move this. Why isn't it letting me? All right, let me refresh my board. So see, sometimes, it is a new program, so it gets a little glitchy. All right, so I'm gonna put my B there, grab my A, and put my A there. So let's say I'm doing this for math or for word work, whatever it is. Put my things here. Now what I'm going to do is make sure I have my select tool. I'm going to click on it and go down to the bottom. I'm going to choose Enable Student Clone. Right now, with it the way that it is, students can't move anything, they can't select it, it's not going to work for them. If I click on it on my end and do Enable Student Clone, you'll notice now they can hover over it and they will be able to move this over as many times as they need to. It's now an infinite cloner. You can still move it, you can resize it. Because you have that box checked, students will still be able to clone it. If I do that for each one, the same thing is going to happen. Enable student clone. They're now going to be able to move it. They can still resize it. But the C, because I didn't enable it, you're not able to move anything. If you don't want them to have infinite cloner, but you want them to be able to move the things around, instead of enabling the infinite cloner, you can just right click, scroll down, and just do enable student move. This is going to allow the students to move it around. So this would be good for if you want them to have certain letters or numbers and come up with different words based off of those letters, or fact families based off of certain numbers. That way they don't duplicate it too many times. So that is the infinite cloner. It works with all of the shapes. You can also import your own manipulatives if you would like. It works for game pieces or for money. They have the pattern blocks in here that you can use. They have, here's the money here. So if you're doing coins, you can right click, enable student clone. Now the student will be able to move as many times as you want. So that's one of my favorite features. I find it really helpful, especially when I'm creating boards that I want students to work independently on. Then I don't have to sit here and copy it multiple times. So again, you can use any of these patterns or any of these manipulatives. You can use anything in the palette. You can do it with pictures, any object that you have, so that students can infinitely clone. It's one of my favorite things, so enjoy that one.